players. It's your boy, Cousin Roy, everybody's cousin and some people's uncle. Still, none of you are giving me the answer as to why that is, but it's not a big problem. Firstly, I want to apologize about yesterday's audio sound problem. We are being hacked by the governments of the world because we are just getting too famous right now. So I profusely apologize for that, but don't worry, we got a team of experts who are working on it. But today, to join me again is my favorite guy to talk about football. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm Talking Manchester welcome to. Hey, what's up, people?
Peeps? What up, peeps? It's
What's
me
up,
for the second
bro?
day in a row.
Man, we getting it, man. We getting world famous. People are trying to hack us, getting to our jam
Dude,
because
it's QAnon, man. They on our asses.
I mean, I can feel it, man. My phone's being hacked, my PC's being hacked, my
Yeah.
everything, I feel like my whole life is being hacked now because I've said it many times before. People just don't believe the world is not ready for me yet, and I
They
understand that. That's why I'm taking my time. I'm trying to hit that million. I know you all don't want to make me hit the million very fast. You all want to give me time, but if you all don't mind liking, subscribe, it will really help the channel.
yeah.
So now that I've done being a WHORE, let's get into the show.
If you like and subscribe, Cousin Roy won't become more than just cousin and Uncle Roy. He might even become Father Roy.
Ex- See, there you go. Look, man, we have infinite possibilities over here. You guys, please, we're trying to hit that million. We're trying to hit that $1 million. Thank you very much for tuning in. Yo, let's just jump right into this, man. First news that they came, I mean, the latest news that came out today. Greenwood's out on bail. First thing that ran through my mind was it's kind of concerning because he was in custody now for like more than 48 hours, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Caught on 30th, first, second. So I'm thinking more than 48 hours inside. So anything he wanted to say, he had to call a lawyer in. We haven't heard whether he had a lawyer in there or not. All we heard is the police have been questioning him. What we know is that if you're inside police custody for 24 hours, even more than 5-6 hours, they probably have something on you. And then it came to light that the problem is he threatened to kill. They did not
Yeah.
say. They
And
did
that's
not
big.
specify.
And that's big in these countries, man. Threatening to kill.
Threatening to kill, and especially when you're young against another young girl, that
Yeah.
is worse. So now he's with. They did not really specify, like the threat to kill was who. Like so now, then so a little bit of alarm bells rang when I did not see a number there, and they did not say he threatened to kill her, Harriet Robson. It was there's a threat to kill, so police need him for another day, and then only he's being released. If we are 8 hours forward, which means it's about 1 p.m. there now. So he was released about 11. You know what I'm saying?
All this happened on Monday, right?
Just now. Let's
The
see.
whole thing started on Monday. So it would have been Sunday
Transfer
there. Lah.
deadline was Sunday night for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Sunday night lah. It happened on
Sunday.
the last day of transfer
Okay.
deadline.
So what I read, apparently, he has legal counsel, and so United declined to provide him legal counsel. United usually do. They did so for Harry Maguire. When Harry Maguire had that famous brawl in Greece, he stabbed a fellow. Remember?
Sorry, I was just checking see whether your audio is up. Your audio is beautiful. Yeah, that problem in what was it, Greece?
So
No,
when he had the problem
Iceland.
in Greece and James Madison and stuff were there, United helped him. United gave him legal representation. This is Harry Maguire. Now with Mason Greenwood, United refused to give him legal representation. So the United lawyers are not on this. He got his own lawyers. So I do know because I read in the Athletic that he did have his own lawyers. And this is quite damning because this already tells me that his career is done. Fuck, and I mean, that's it. It's done because United have pulled the plug, even from assisting him legally with this. They don't want to be seen to have anything to do with him. It seems like.
Man, boy, this I want. So I can't let it go lah. I gotta be honest, man.
I mean,
It's bugging me every day, because this guy was my shining.
Do you think he was ever going to be like reach Cristiano Ronaldo levels or Lionel Messi levels? I didn't
No.
think so.
I felt at best he could reach, honestly, Beckham level, maybe a Giggs.
Yeah, he would have been one of those, and I always felt this with him. One would be one of those players that would flatter to deceive. If fucker come on, is all the hype and all that shit, and then I got mistaken. I thought he was 18. I forget. I checked today. He's 20. So you're a man in your 20s already. This shit
What's up,
is
Dusan?
unacceptable. Whatever he did, and I just didn't see. I don't know. Finishing aside, I just didn't see it with him. I didn't see work rate. I didn't see desire. I didn't see anything. I just saw someone who's very, very talented. But no, talent can only get you so much.
Did you think that so you think that maybe in the future and you think that United repeatedly distancing? Yeah, that's true,
I
bro.
actually,
Like,
I actually thought that Ahmad and Ilanga were gonna be the ones who would drive United forward uh,
mm,
in the future. I thought
mm.
Mason Greenwood would, even if he did reach the heights. I always thought that this flirt would be the kind of flirt that would ditch us and go to a bigger club.
Wow. So you felt like he had good enough talent, excuse me, but he wouldn't stay at the club. So he wouldn't be that long term guy. I total opposite, man. I said, you know what, this guy's shining. We give him the right contract, he will stay. And because he didn't
Yeah.
get to go to England before, the next England team will be better than the one. I believe the next England team will be stronger than the one that lost in that Euro there. If
You
they
know
can
what?
find somebody else for to
Thinking
break
about it today,
Maguire.
I have to go the opposite way because thinking about it today, I think Gareth Southgate was done with him way before the Euros. There stories now surfacing that he was arrested back way. There was a point in time during the Euros where Gareth Southgate had put out his provisional squad. Provisional squad meaning uh, the 30 or something men squad that he will cut down to 23 men squad to take to the Euros. And even in the provisional squad, Greenwood wasn't there.
Yeah, that's good.
And now stories have come out. I've been reading and stuff like that he was arrested. Ollie tried to cover it for Ollie and the club covered it, I think, back then, and it was all swept under the carpet. But even I was pissed off with Southgate at that point. Like, uh, how can you not take Mason Greenwood? Now strikers are rubbish. You can't just have everything on Harry Kane. He's not going to score you goals. Greenwood was more ruthless than Rashford or who else would have as strikers in England like Rashford and whoever else. He was he was the guy that I thought would come on and get you a goal, and I was very pissed off with Southgate. And now all these things come out that he had these issues before, and I think that's why he was done with England. The thing with England is they have this pride about putting on the England shirt, and the England player, all this is zero tolerance. You know,
Well, okay. I never really. I mean, I'm not. I'm a Brazil guy. Samba style. Kita main samba style, bang.
oh,
Kita
like
main
Fred.
samba. Kita main samba macam Fred lah. Fred kita goreng, bang. Kita samba style. Fred kita goreng. So I didn't know. The England team. I didn't follow so much build up to the Euros. So it's good to hear an England fan side of it. I would say I didn't expect him to make the Euro team so I didn't think he was good enough playing at that time. He didn't really that this season, however, I thought he was playing better. And for the club's sake, I love my club. I don't love any player more than the club. And for the club's sake and having a guy come from the thing, I really had high hopes for this guy, man, for us. I really thought he would be one of the guys we could count on to be the attacking force. And these past few games, he played well. He convinced me. And all of
Yeah.
a sudden, this game come crash down. And then, like I holler at you, like you said just now, that so now people are bringing up something that happened 2 years ago, or maybe
Mm.
a year or 3 years, or I think 2 years maximum, about of another case of sexual molestation and by him that apparently only covered up. I'll be honest, I want to dive the heavy into this. I cannot because I don't know
Yeah,
much of
they're
the
not.
deeds,
There's not
but
a
it
lot about it.
seems
This all kind of speculation, but it
and
does
this
tally lah.
always
The timeline does tally why England will not have anything to do with him.
I guess you know what to answer our second question here is his career over. Am I typing? Goodness, I think go to God, man. If the club are not putting up a lawyer for him, not lawyering him up, and he's
Yeah,
alone,
yeah,
and with this, okay, season is okay. Let's just put this straight. Huh? Greenwood season is done for us. It's done.
yeah,
Now, is his footballing career over? If there is a threaten to kill, that means several years jail time. Because video surfaced today about Adam Johnson in prison and what he said. Now, there's a video going on Twitter. I cannot share copyright and all that. You can go and click Adam Johnson on Twitter. There's somebody, Daily Mirror, I think, have people. The agency has people inside the prison who recorded him while he was doing his laundry. He said this. The girl that he was in prison for 6 years was an minor who had been pestering him for a shirt, for autograph for 6 months. He gave. After that 6 months, she kept pestering him for the next year for a signed T-shirt, which he gave. When he gave her that signed T-shirt, he decided to kiss her. So now he did not have sex with her. She did not give him oral, or he to her. He just kissed her on in the lips, tongue. And because of that, they caught him. And he said, if you were any normal Joe that was in England, it would have not been as severe as it was his. They would
Because
have
in
been
the public limelight, right?
they would he said if from him getting 6 years, the normal fellow if did like that, first time, first offense, whatever it is, would have gotten either a fine, a slap on the wrist, community service, or maybe 6 months. What, this guy got 6 years. So now thinking about that, where he kissed the girl only. Benjamin Mendy, yes, he groomed heads like the 3-5. Now this fella beat, hurt badly. Now we got threatens to kill, force sex upon her. Is his footballing career over? Seems like it.
Dude, the career is
Man.
over. I mean, no one's gonna like. I think it's done. If they held him for 48 hours, I mean, in the crime circles, if they held him for another day, they've already got like a concrete case against him.
I mean,
They
he's not gonna play
I
in
mean, it's
China.
not for me to sit here and speculate, but I think he's done, dude. No, I mean, Adam Johnson's case was just a feather compared to Mason
Mm,
Greenwood was the whole fucking chicken.
yeah. So it's very bad if things really come out and there is proof that he threatened the girl to kill her if she didn't want to have sex with him. Man, I think this boy's career is
Is
100%
Adam
over.
Johnson still in jail?
Wasn't he this one in? He might have been. Now let me do a quick check. Adam Johnson, huh? I was just so shocked when I saw that clip of him. Adam Johnson, football city. Let's just do a quick check. So Adam Johnson, footballer. Let's see. Personalized sexual crimes and conviction. Team on February 16 was okay. Yeah, he's still in. Confirmed that Johnson intends to appeal his conviction. His sister urged their Facebook profile, the chief executive, and this was in. Yeah, he's still
Damn,
in.
son.
Yeah, he's still in,
Yeah,
man.
lah, bro.
So
I don't know because like we were talking yesterday whether I don't know how it is like in the UK whether the family now can drop charges because the father seems to be recanting what he initially said. He's now saying, oh, his daughter just got beaten up and he's coming out and defending Mason Greenwood in a way, kind of defending Mason Greenwood and saying, oh, they're just kids and this and that and all. I don't know, maybe he's trying to protect him and hopefully I think we should go in for fucking longer than Adam Johnson.
yeah, by
But
the way, Aaron Johnson, I think he's out. He says he's become a father on the 26th of July 2021.
right.
After rekindling his relationship with his ex-girlfriend Stacey Flounder, they got back together during lockdown. Baby boy. I don't think you can. I mean, I don't know whether he was banging her in prison or not.
Some
20
conjugation, man.
conjugation. He was in jail for 6 years in 2016. He has since been stripped of England. Whatever, whatever. I bet. I think he's out. He was released in March 2019, serving half of his 6-year sentence. There you go.
Right. Right.
So he served half his 6-year sentence. Mason Greenwood is probably going to go in, like they are going to make an example out of him to get all the publicity they can. They're going to milk the crap out of it. Probably seeing few 10 years or something, man. It's really bad,
And
lah.
yeah, when FIFA pulls you out, that's
Man, what
that's
is that all about? FIFA suddenly pulls Mason Greenwood. So you had him in your whatever, all your fantasies, your season. Suddenly Greenwood is out, man. You had him as a shining up and coming star. I haven't played FIFA in years. FIFA is corrupt. They are one of the most corrupt agencies in the world. I refuse to give them money, and the game is the same shit for the past five
year
years.
in, year out.
Yeah, you're just getting sucked into it, paying 200 over ringgit, close to 300 for
And then
bullshit.
the first that would bite and say, no, lah, bro, the gameplay is different this
Yeah,
year.
yeah,
The
okay.
gameplay is the same.
Yeah. Yeah, you see that you see that mirror there? FIFA guys gameplay very different. Yeah, take a walk inside there. Then take the blue pill and then just get sucked in and stay there. Don't come out. Right there. Or you can go visit Snoopy in one of his. You can get stuck inside there and you can watch me do podcasts every time. What nonsense, man. The game is shit lah. I'm a PES guy. I think PES is good. Even though I haven't played PES in a long time because everyone just goes for the brand, FIFA. So screw FIFA.
Dude,
FIFA.
PES used to be the superior game in PS2. I don't know about PS3, PS4. I haven't played, but when I was coming up, dude, I never played FIFA. I
Yeah,
played
same.
PS all the time.
Same. Suddenly FIFA took over. I think the marketing got it lah. Guys like us, we stopped playing. The new kiddies started playing. They all got sucked into the FIFA brand. PES never did massive marketing and all that, so they lost out there. Really,
Yeah,
I believe so. I really believe so. I love
yeah.
that game, man. I love to play it. And when I tried PS3, the FIFA, it was terrible.
So
Like
the
you,
question now is, did PES take Greenwood out?
that's a million. Ladies and gentlemen, anyone tuning in, can you guys check? Let us know
Can you
whether
just call the folks at
call PES
Konami
and
and
see.
find out whether Greenwood's out? We need to know, is Greenwood out?
We need to know whether he's out, man. And what was we need
Because
to know his numbers before
you know,
and numbers after.
and numbers after. You know, because FIFA pulling Greenwood out of their game is going to solve all the rape cases in the world.
Exactly. It's going to make the game better.
It's-
The brains, I tell you, sometimes these guys, the way the things they do. Like, remember we spoke about the excuse me, spoke about the sponsors and the statement, and I said probably it's the
yeah.
sponsor thing. That one I agree because I don't want my club to lose money because of this boy, if he's wrong. And even now, also talking about it, I still cannot come to grips, and I'm not condoning any beat battery and all that, but it still breaks my heart like that this thing is happening. So anyway, good chat. Moving on. Uh bro, Valhovic, huh? Yeah, Valhalla. Let
Yeah,
me get
good
the
chat.
spelling.
Hashtag Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood's a piece of shit. Okay, let's move on.
Let me just bring this up, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's
This
go to
just came up.
Valhalla now.
Let's go to Valhalla. The Valhalla. What song is that? The Halls of Valhalla. I love that song. Okay, now let me get this up properly so my boy can spit. And also let me get rid of the names so we can both spit. Bro, what is this? Let me just read this out, guys. Fiorentina president Commisso. Vlahovic deal was full of dishonesty and liars. We opened talks with English clubs. Every time a new offer came up, Vlahovic and his agents said no. Their plan was the same as Mbappe with PSG. Leave as a free agent and make money. Let me just give you all a brief thingy. Here. I had said, and I still believe Vlahovic should be one of those guys that comes here because he fits Ralph Rangnick's kind of striker that he wants. He wants a big guy in front, can be an aerial threat, young, doesn't have a huge contract because that means he's got fire. Now, I was hoping we would get him. I knew we wouldn't, and I was hoping this boy won't go anywhere. So now it has come to light today that apparently a lot of English clubs were asking about him. So we know Arsenal were there, 100% they were first. We know we were there, lurking in the lurking in the trenches like the Akatsuki, you know what I'm saying? And and we know Juventus came in later on, and then Dortmund also came in case they were worried. Madrid
City were
came.
there as well. Man City were
City were
there.
there, so correct. City were there, so only one that not there was Chelsea and whatever. So I really was under the impression that he won't go anywhere, that he will probably stay and then go out to the end of the at the end of the year. So now it's come to light because like you remember you told me off camera, guys who usually want to. No, I'll let you say it. I'll let you bring it. That's your point. Uh, so now it's come to light when Juventus bought him for I don't know what 40 million. I'm sorry, I was so angry I didn't bother checking. Like
70 million euros.
70 million euros. They pay 70 million euros because that means they went and leveraged this clown, this fuckhead to all the English clubs. Juventus quickly bought 70. You know why? Because these bloody Itais are trying to make money out of him. They know these English clubs like Manchester United, City, whoever are going to be desperate. We sign me now for 70. We can sell this fool after in 4 months' time or 5 months' time for double that.
Yeah.
That is some dirty ass shit. This is why I don't like that Fatso Mafioso Raiola. This is why I really, really hate this kind of I don't know who this guy agent is. I'll check when you spit. Like these agents. I believe this is a bloody conspiracy. Really, I'm not reading at it just at face value. Bullshit. Because look, man, this is what he said. Look at this. Look at this. The Vlahovic deal is full of dishonest and liars. We opened talks with English clubs. Every time a new offer came up, his agent said no. Every time
Yeah.
the offer came out, they saw, okay, no. And then they're passing this information to Juve, sorry, my mouth, passing the information to Juve, and then going back and forth, hoping that we can get the price high, but we leave at the end. But suddenly Juventus came in and bought him, and then what? What, Juventus only want to keep him? You think somebody comes 120 million, Juventus not going to sell? That's bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Dirty,
I mean,
low,
I mean,
snitch.
Fiorentina could have not sold him. I mean, I mean, it's very convenient for the club director to come out and say all this. But for Fiorentina could have not sold him. That's like how we're not selling Pogba. If we don't want to sell Pogba, we don't
Mm.
sell Pogba, and now Pogba runs his contract down, and then he leaves on a free next season. So, like, why did this cave into the pressure to sell him?
Yeah, he's agent dark heuristic, so I'm still a mafioso in my opinion. Fuck him.
I mean, the club has, you see, the club has the bargaining chip now. I don't know whether how it works in Italy, but if he's still on contract, he's on contract with the club, and they hold all the power. They decide to let him go or not let him go. Now you've let him go to Juventus, and then you come out and in the media and then blame the agents. I'm not saying I think the agents are scum. They do what's best for the players and for themselves. They don't give two shits about the club. But
And he only
why?
had 6 months left.
Yeah.
So he
So
only 6 months left, right? Yeah. So if he was meant to leave on a free and get more money at the end, okay, then why did you suddenly sell him now? So I'm
I think
thinking
what the director of
Fiorentina.
football is saying
Mm.
is that they were planning to run down the clock and let him leave on the free, so Fiorentina doesn't make any money. So
Mm.
to justify why he sold him now,
I'm going to check. Fiorentina is seventh place lah. I don't watch the Itai league. Is what Inter are first. Inter are first. Napoli second. Inter are first on 53 points. Napoli
yeah,
and Milan on 49. Atlanta 43. Juve
yeah.
42. Roma 38. Seventh place is for Fiorentina on 36
So
points.
as I understand it, I think they wanted him to
The
sign a
money lah.
contract with Fiorentina, and
Mm.
then when he signs the contract after now, then they just let him go for more money. But
Mm.
because he refused to sign and he's trying to wind down his contract, like what Mbappe is doing, they had to
Mm.
pull the trigger and sign him now.
Sign him now.
And can't
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it, and they only could get 70 million euros for him, which is
yeah.
a steal, I think. 70 million euros for the top scorer in the Serie A. He and I think Immobile are top scorers together,
I'll check.
tied together. If I'm not,
Oh, you're breaking up. Okay, yeah. Hero Immobile, yeah. 17. Both of them got 17 goals. You're right. Mm. Mm. That's why I don't think he was ready. Yeah. I think he wanted to stay in Italy. Hey, your sound. Hang on, your sound. Let me check it. Yeah, your sound went off again. So that means just now when we lost that, I heard that thing, the sound went off. Nope, not okay. Mike, say something. Keep talking. Like keep talking to me. Okay, I'm watching it on the YouTube channel. I don't see any sound. Nope, nothing coming up. No, no, there's nothing coming out from the channel. Yeah. Oh, it's always around this 20 something minute mark. Why so weird, eh? Hang on, let me check the Facebook page and see. So odd. Around the 20-minute mark, suddenly it gets cut. We're getting hacked, bro. Too famous. Yeah. Okay. You want to come with a laptop? Can also. Better. You go and jump on the thing. I'll handle it from here for a bit. I'll spit the hot fire, bro. Five famous rappers. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So we are experiencing some technical difficulties somehow for some reason after 20 minutes